Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's shifting through the gears here. Malaysia, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. He's gone for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Shifted it to the flank. No way through, so back it comes. First quarter of an hour gone. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Still goalless at the moment. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard gets into some space. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Searching pass he's played there. Good ball over the top. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Plays it across. He rises! Gets good distance on it. Vasco da Gama applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them that, of course, the returns can be terrific. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Malaysia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's on it. Great chance! Just off target. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Turns back here, probably the best option. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but Mbappe. Shot, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Distributed tidily. Now it's Hazard. Messi. Malaysia looking to pass their way through. Van Dijk. Fernandes. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Malaysia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Safi Salih. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. De Bruyne. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. No, that's been intercepted. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Peter
goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Malaysia choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Malaysia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's in a good position here. Out to the left it goes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. Chance for a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Teremos uma substituição.
So there's going to be another change here. Malaysia still have the cards to affect this game. Malaysia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chooses to go cross-field. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Upamecano. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Vasco da Gama have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Malaysia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's Azar looking to play him in. It's a good ball out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Vasco da Gama really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's good play. He's having a go! Just swings wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And the number on the board is 3. Azar. Just to show off his quick feet. Safi Salih. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Safi Salih voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going